In this week's video, we visit White Rock Mountain.
So I think all these boulders right here is a warning. We have a bunch of boulders and rocks ahead.
This is exactly like what we could have going out of our back.
Sucky and stupid. Oh, like, did they just find every rock that they could and threw it on this access road? Occasionally you gotta remember to turn around and look.
Join Daryl, Nicole, Jake, and Sandy in this new video from Golden Canine Campers.
Hi everyone. So we wanted to interject right here and give you a warning in case you don't make it all the way to the end of the video with us. We recommend that you do not take your dog on the White Rock Mountain Loop Trail. Unless you have hiking boots on your dogs.
That's right.
We do at the end give you a recommendation for an alternate route, so hang on to the end of the video with us.
And it's a beautiful hike, and so we would recommend. We're not saying don't take your dogs on this hike, but they have to wear boots. And if you really want to take them and they don't have boots, stay to the end for a recommended alternate route.
Yeah, our dogs ended up with quite badly hurt paws from the rocks on the trail.
Okay.
So we wanted to give you this warning. Just don't take your dog unless you have hiking boots on the trail.
And now to go back to our originally scheduled programming.
There you go.
Hey guys.
Hi everyone.
What do you got to say, Nicole?
We're here. We're off to hike in the first time in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, so last time we went hiking was in Zion. Today we got a really nice hike planned. We're gonna hike White Rock Canyon, which is
in the Red Rock Canyon.
This is a really great hike. It's 6 miles. It's one of the true loop trails, so that's really exciting. A loop trail means we got to go the whole thing. So
yeah.
So there's no turning around early.
It's a beautiful day. It's 70 degrees, which is unusual for Las Vegas in May. So we're here. We're gonna go.
Okay, and supposedly this is a really nice hike with an interesting ecosystem where the initial part of the hike is kind of like in the desert area, but then as you get onto the west side of the mountain, then it's really beautiful with a lot of trees and a forest, they call it the hidden forest, so that should be great.
Should be nice.
Okay, we'll see you on the hike.
Bye.
Red Rock Canyon, known for its red sandstone peaks, lies 13 miles west of the Las Vegas Strip. Panoramic viewing spots dot the 13-mile scenic drive, which you can drive, bike, or even run. There are 26 different hikes, ranging from easy to advanced. Timed reservations are required to enter the park from October 1st through May 31st through recreation.gov. A $15 per vehicle entry pass is required, but the park does accept the America the Beautiful Pass. White Rock Mountain is a 6.5-mile true loop trail, which is rated 4.6 on AllTrails and is considered moderately challenging. The hike should take you about 3 hours to complete and has an elevation gain of 1,135 feet. The hike is supposedly dog-friendly, but we found the portion of the hike going from Willow Springs parking lot to Lamadre Springs Fork to be terribly rocky and unsuitable for dogs. A unique thing about this hike is the multiple ecosystems you encounter. On the east side of the mountain, you have typical Mojave Desert landscape. As you make your way along the west side of the mountain, you're greeted with the beautiful hidden forest full of pine trees and lush vegetation. So here's the pictograph area on this beautiful rock, and so you have these handprints on the pictograph, and it's kind of fenced off so you can't get in there and look real close. So we've gone about probably a 1/7 of a mile or so. Very much desert, so it's going to be interesting to see how much the plants and the scenery changes as we go around the mountain.
Daryl has promised me lots of great changes, which is why we're on this hike. He says it's lots of different ecosystems, so hopefully it does change.
Hopefully what I said doesn't disappoint Nicole too much. Nobody likes...
This is exactly like what we could have going out of our back door.
This is the White Rock Mountain Upper Trailhead. There is parking and a vault toilet. It's approximately 2 miles from the Willow Springs parking area and is an alternate way to start the White Rock Mountain Loop Trail.
So we're about halfway. We just hit the official start of the trail, but we're doing it counterclockwise like people recommended. And so now we're heading back. We're heading up to the other side of the mountain, and this is the view of the valley, so it's really pretty.
And this is where we came around. I mean, I know that people said that they don't like going clockwise to this downhill, but you're missing out on this view.
Yeah.
Because unless we had stopped, we wouldn't have turned around and seen this beautiful view.
Yeah, so we were just talking about our favorite trails, and we went so far here in Red Rock. We went on the Pine Creek Canyon Trail, and we went on the SMYC Trail. And so far, both of those trails, I think, are a little prettier than this one. Lush landscape we got here. This is beautiful.
On this hike, we saw many flowers. There were daisies, desert marigold, banana yucca, as well as flowering hedgehog and beaver-tail cacti. The yellow flowers of the beaver-tail cacti come out of pods that become a fruit commonly known as a prickly pear. After the flower falls off, the pod will continue to ripen and turn bright red. The fruit is quite sweet and delicious, but you need to take care as there are multiple small painful thorns, which I discovered when I attempted to harvest some in our backyard years ago.
Occasionally you got to remember to turn around and look again, seeing the beautiful red rocks in the Las Vegas Valley. Wow. We're now on the west side of the canyon. Wow, the mountain. Wow.
Wow.
So beautiful. Look at this.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, so I believe this is the hidden forest that they're talking about. Just amazing.
Oh.
And we think that's our trail over there, way off in the distance. It's like still a long ways.
It's a long ways to go.
We have a long ways to go. So I've got a question for everybody out there. What is your definition of hiking? Hiking for us is where we can take our dogs. Hiking for us is where we have a trail and hopefully not get lost too badly.
We haven't gotten lost on this trail yet.
No, not even close to getting lost on this trail. That's exciting. So we're at the Lamadre Springs turnoff. Yeah, so we're not really enjoying this part of the hike very much. All these rocks, no sand, and the dogs hate it. And I don't like it either. Last half mile hasn't been great. I'm just not getting this whole, all of these rocks. Did they just find every rock that they could and threw it on this access road, or what?
I got to take some home.
Yeah, they would be great for the backyard. That's about it. This is just sucky and stupid. I don't like it. So I think all these boulders right here is a warning. We have a bunch of boulders and rocks ahead. That's the only I can think of.
So, we're finishing off our hike, so
Yep.
This is our wrap-up. I wouldn't say we really enjoyed this hike all that much, and it was mainly due to the last half hour.
First 75-80% of the hike was great.
It was beautiful, yeah. Well, I mean, it was okay. The first 2 miles were okay. The next 3.5 miles were great.
Yep. The hike was really beautiful. What we would do next time is we would start off at the White Rock.
We'd start off at White Rock trailhead,
Yeah.
walk towards the Thrust trailhead, and then continue on until Lamadre Springs, and then turn around and go back. That'll give you a 5-mile hike. It's really beautiful.
Yep.
Absolutely gorgeous both ways.
Very dog friendly.
Yep, it would be just a gorgeous hike.
Yep.
And then skip the going to Willow Springs and definitely skip this last part.
So we would end up giving this
Yeah.
hike, as we did it,
A 5.
yeah, I'd give it a 5 just because for the dogs, our dog friendliness score, it's really not good for dogs.
No. We would give, just from the White Rock to Lamadre Springs and then back, do that as an out and back, we'd give that a 9.
Yep, absolutely. So that's our recommendation for those with dogs.